MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Cole Hamels gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Dickerson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Two out, nobody on. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. The 1-1. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and an even 40 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's swinging a hot bat right now. Numbers are starting to look pretty respectable. Creeping over that 270 mark with the batting average, that's nothing to shake a stick at.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 1-0.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Naquin leads off first with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. On a line, that's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here it comes. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
In now, Tyler Flowers. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And there's ball 2 now. His career numbers in this matchup, he's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he pops it up. VR ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 out, bases loaded. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Sandy Alcantara, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts, and interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Ready now for the Marlins. Miguel Rojas, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. We got 2 balls.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out, nobody on. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 2-1 home. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Braves lead it 2-0. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-0 home.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Right fielder looking up, and that baby's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 32 now for the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Acuna digs in now, and he takes ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, first down.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball well outside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Outside, 3-0 now. Tyler Flowers will be next. Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. As a look, now the pitch.
That's outside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Riley is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the top of inning number 4. Atlanta leads it 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Acuna on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. A ball and no strikes. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. Lifted into center field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that's too high, ball 2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Miami.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Center fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Count even now at 1-1.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Garrett Cooper.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. Hamels ready with the 1-1.
Ball inside.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan VR.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Pitch popped up, a leap, and what a catch! First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Sixto Sanchez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
73, Sixto Sanchez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman, he went deep last time up.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-1.
That's out.
Sanchez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 2-1 home.
No, inside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard towards center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Aguilar.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One-0 count. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Complete.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. At the plate, Harold Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Culberson is there. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike. Fouled off. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Braves 6 and the Marlins 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The pitch. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Cole Hamels shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he pulls back the bunt attempt 2-0.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Yeah. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. This one's flared out toward left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Safe at the plate as they tack on one more to make it 7-3 now.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler.
Eliezer Hernandez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. Albies is on the move. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner is in from second. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna on the ground up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
4 runs here in this half inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Freeman is on his way home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Flowers is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We're through 6 full. Braves lead this one 11-3. Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. It's taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
Francisco Cervelli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Miami, number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Brandon Kinsler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Nick Markakis is going to grab a back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 delivery.
That's the ball. Down 1-1.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Albies.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And it's quickly 0-2. Kinsler, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
At the ball. 1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues. At the plate, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. One-0 count. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 13-3. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat. O'Day has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he popped him up. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. A runner at first with no outs here.
Come on, Ray, let's go.
That misses 1-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
No, that's
A
down.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the stretch.
2-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. High and away, not close. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Down to 3-1.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Now batting. The third baseman. Brian.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Culberson, return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Atlanta leads it 13-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20. Marcel.
The Next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Into the box now, Harold Ramirez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Acuna giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. From the stretch. The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Acuna, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And there you can see that Miami currently sits right on top of the NL in that category. A.J. Minter is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with. Stepping in now, Matt Joyce, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Joyce has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. 1-0 count, here it is. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he fouls this one off. Minter, a native Texan. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
John Birdie will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got two men in scoring position with only one gone in the inning. And that's up and in for ball one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory. 13-3,
the final score. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Hamels hangs win number 11 on his line. Sandy Alcantara was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
That was the ball game. 4 hours and 19 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.